to Two Ways Live. Now we start with some environmental news because the construction of 8 new eco homes is now well underway in the North Kesteven village of Potter Hamworth. The super energy efficient builds will be under strict measures to ensure they're built to the Passivhaus standard. Well, our environment correspondent Jack Hatcher is here to tell us more. Jack, the first thing I have to ask you is, what is a Passivhaus build?
So these are types of homes that have their origin in German designs. They're built to the absolute highest standards with insulation and ventilation in mind. They help capture the usual heat loss of conventional builds like body heat, household appliances that give off heat, and even sunlight through windows. So it captures all of that and stores it so that there's almost little to no need for central heating, which of course reduces emissions and saves the homeowner bills. I spoke to Chris Flannery from the North Kesteven District Council to find out more.
It's something that we want to look at doing on a bigger scale. So before we built 2 houses, we're now building 8, and we've picked this site as a to build passive houses. So it's another step up, if you like. It's a second step up from building regulations.
So why does Lincolnshire need these sorts of homes, Jack?
Well, it's twofold, really. Firstly, on a national scale, you'll find that we are building more and more houses to keep up with demand. And to accompany this, there are affordable housing schemes for first-time buyers, and new builds are actively encouraged up and down the country. Secondly, the government want to reach their target of being carbon neutral by 2050. And a passive house build, if on a larger scale, that would be a good way to achieve that through a reduction of 75% in heating requirements. So naturally, Lincolnshire councils will have the same ambitions to increase housing supply and decrease emissions in the region. And Chris tells me a bit more about the demand for passive house homes.
The government's working towards zero carbon by 2050 and builds. The standard of the building regulations are improving all the time. And what we try to do as a council is we've always built to a higher standard than is the minimum requirement.
So can we expect to see these types of builds more now, Jack?
Well, the council don't give too much away on this, but they did say they were hoping to bring more passive house builds into the districts, and also on a national scale, there are around 1,000 passive house homes already built and another 1,000 in the pipeline. So I think it's only a matter of time before we see more in Lincolnshire.
Jack, thank you very much. Sounds like a great addition to Potter Hamworth. Jack Hatcher bringing us that report, and you've been watching Two Ways Live.